Sup sexy people, I really don't want to sell her, I love it, but unfortunately I'm going to have to. She needs to fund my bigger bike needs, so I'm just going to try and enjoy as many rides out on it as I possibly can until that date comes. It's got his MOT tomorrow, so fingers crossed it'll have 12 months MOT and then be ready for sale. So I need to put the top backs back on it and the heat grips are there, so obviously I think I could get a decent amount for her. She needs a clean though. Anyway, let's get riding, let's not spend time chatting. Bitches! Roll the ride on segment. Real. The bitches. The absolute bitches. As mentioned, it is somewhat of a sad day. I've had to obviously make the decision that I'm selling her. The CB125R will be no more in my life. But it's time to step up to a bigger bike. So now, if I were rich and I could just buy another bike and not have to count on money from this bad boy to fund another bike, I'd be keeping it, because it is bucket loads of fun, honestly. For a 125 as well, it's stylish, it's beautiful. I am going to miss it immensely, but it's time to ramp up, get the bigger bike and start loving that process and start loving that bike, and maybe try and get on some further afield trips. The key thing about me getting the bigger bike is the fact that Mrs. Puds, Peachy Pud, can come with us. I mean, technically she could get on the back of this one now, but I wouldn't really want to. I'm not going to lie, on a 125. Not really overly comfortable, I assume, for her. Oh, that speed bump just... Oh, that just popped me ball. Oh, sorry Cooper, you ain't getting a sibling. Fuck, that hurt. Ow. Ah, Christ. Me bollock. That's the one thing about this bike. If you're a male, which I know 90% of my followers, subscribers are, it squashes your balls a little bit, I'm not going to lie. It's over a speed bump as well. I thought it were going to go. Hello? Hello? Hello there? Hello? Yeah, so Mrs. Puds is very much keen to go out with me. So we've actually started to get the bish some riding gear. We were at J&S in Leeds on Sunday this week. I know this is also Sunday when you're watching it, so a week ago today, if I'm consistent with my schedule, which hopefully I am. I will be. Yeah, so a week ago today we were at J&S in Leeds and we made a cheeky purchase, which, if you, for the eagle-eyed viewers, I've actually got on my hands. So these are actually my wife's riding gloves, and because they look so nice, I was like, oh well, they're gonna need testing out, aren't they? So do you want me to test them out, you know, make sure they work properly? So today, one and only day, I'm gracing myself with a little bit of colour on my outfit, that's what we'll call it. That doesn't sound strange at all, on the outfit. But yeah, I think it pops. I think they are lovely. So they are actually the same glove as mine, so I think it's the RST Stunt CE. Correct me if I'm wrong, but obviously with a nicer colour scheme than mine, because I got plain black and I kind of wish that I'd have got something with a little bit of colour on it. Whoa, Jesus, that was very sudden braking. Very sudden braking. I could have probably stopped, but I just thought, I'll just move to the side just in case. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, so I'm gracing the gloves with my sweaty palms for their first run out. She's already got a helmet sorted, which is a HJC Lantic, it's called, I believe. Oh, hell, come on then, ball bag. HJC Lantic. I'll chuck the helmet up on screen, because she's blooming shaming me there as well, because it is beautiful in comparison to mine. Nah, I quite like mine, to be fair. I do prefer hers though, but mine's still nice. And she's seen a jacket, and obviously she loves a bit of matchy-matchy, so she's found a jacket that is basically RST's jacket version of these gloves, so it's got the same colour scheme, so it works really nice. The helmet, as you've just seen, is like the luminescent yellow, it's got the whites, but then she said that she wanted that pop of blue to just be on a helmet, so it wasn't on the rest, and then I think she's just after some black riding pants and then some black Frank Thomas boots, and then she'll be fully kitted out and we can actually go tripping off. Not too often though, because of course we do have little baby Pud, and we can't just par him off every time we want to go on a couple's ride out, can we? Right, well that's dead centre of the lane, no clue where you're going, no indicator on. What are you doing, you bet? Down the mad mile we go. If you live locally to Huddersfield and Brighouse at all, this is called the Mad Mile, and it is basically because it's just a long straight road where people do crazy speeds. Essentially. Not me though. I like to stick to the rules. So below 60, comfortable. And anyway, Tegan would not be happy if I came off of the bike and then her gloves. Nah, don't worry T, I'm not going to fall off, hopefully. But yeah, so a bigger bike's just going to give us that opportunity to branch out, go places, make the content a little bit cooler, I think, for the masses. I mean, I know there's those guys of you who will love the 125 content, but I've had her for a year now. I think it's time for me to step up. I feel like I'm at that point where I want something bigger. I want to, you know, push myself and start getting used to bigger bikes. So I did a poll of what you guys think I'm going to get, and I think it's got close to 100 votes, and it looks like a resounding, everyone's leaning towards the Honda CB125R, which is a fantastic bike, and not as many people think I'll go for the Ninja 400 or the KTM Duke 390. And to be honest, I'm not fully decided just yet. I've seen a few of each. I've found okay insurance for each one of them. The Ninja 400, not so much though. That's a bit harder to get a cheap quote, so that potentially is the bottom of the list. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But I think it will be one of them three bikes. I know on the poll I put something else, and a lot of people, I think the second highest amount of people said something else over the Ninja and the KTM, but I think it's going to be one of them three. In terms of, you know, insurance being too high on a 600, a 650, in terms of a smaller bike, big enough size above a 125, you know, as close to a 600 or a 650 as I can get, I think they're my best options, power wise and size wise. So yeah, I think it's probably going to be one of them three. So all I'll say is you're going to have to stay tuned to find out which one it is. And that's a Ford. It's not a Ford, by the way. That is so rocky and shit. So yeah, Mrs. Pud's kitted up, or getting kitted up. We're also in the process of moving house as well. So I need to figure out some decent bike storage at the house we're buying. Yeah, exciting times. Exciting times indeed. New bike, new house, new baby, new gloves. Check them out. I might rob these actually, these are really nice. Comfy as hell as well. But I'll be on bike more, what? I could just get myself some new ones, to be fair. I think they're only £40 of these gloves to get, so it's like, I could stretch myself to just buy a new pair. You know, slightly more colourful, see what colour bike I get, maybe I can match that. Who knows? So yeah, I'll be incredibly sad to see her go, but you know, you've got to move on, haven't you? But I will remember her forever. And I mean, one nice thing is as well about like doing this YouTube, this vlogging and stuff, one nice thing is I've captured a load of the rides that I've been out on it, so I can look back at those rides now. You know, I'm up to like 50 videos now, so hopefully by the time it's gone I'll be at like maybe 54, 55 videos on it, and I can look back at them and, you know, reminisce, especially over the times me and Father Pudling have gone out, and we've gone to like Jodrell Bank, we've gone into the Dales a few times, and I will look back on that with the fondest of memories. The fondest of memories. And we make some new memories on a bigger bike, don't we? And you never know, we might get more fans in if it's a bigger bike, because I know people have said the sad thing about 125s is there's not as much interest for exciting vlogging content, you know, so people tend not to be searching as much. I think people search 125s if they're sort of ramping up to buy the first bike, or they're trying to figure out how to ride a bike, you know. I think stepping up to a 500 or a 400 or a 650, not 650 but one of the others. Stepping up to one of them, I think that's probably a way to make the content go to the next level and hopefully bring in a whole new load of people so we can all be an even bigger, happy Pudling family. Oh my god. Because it's fine rain, I didn't realise it's absolutely pissing down. You guys probably realised long ago on camera. I didn't bring a change of clothes because it didn't look like it was going to rain. Cock and balls and shafts and wangs and sheep! Wet, fluffy sheep. Oh, this is not good. Oh, I'm going to be a little two-tone bitch all day. Bumhole. I do like riding in the wet, to be fair. Riding in the wet on the way home is nice, because you can get home and just get your kicks off, can't you, and just then birthday suit. Well, I can't at the minute because I'm at my parents' for so perhaps not at the minute, but oh, dick face. I also didn't want to get Tegan's new gloves wet, but we move. That's what the youth say. Oh, I think I'm one of the youth. At what age do you stop being a youth? 25, that's still youthful, isn't it? You know what I mean? I'm not even like at the halfway point. I might not even be a third of the way through life if I can make it to 90. Royal family, those fuckers make it till they're like 200 years old. I mean, we saw Prince Philip. Shall I see if this works? Shall I give the camera a little wipe? That might have just made it so much worse, but it perhaps didn't. It perhaps helped. So yeah, we're on the holy shit, 1st of August today. That's scary. 1st of August today. Insurance runs out on the 15th and I ain't renewing it, so it needs to be MOT'd and sold within that space. Hopefully it will. I know 125s are in pretty high demand these days, and I mean, this girl, she should be sought after. Oh, I'm going to be wet all day at work. Anyway, regardless of the weather, regardless of my sadness at selling this bike, I think it's always a sad affair selling a bike, isn't it? You guys who've sold bikes or lost bikes or had bikes stolen, you'll know that parting with your pride and joy is hard. Even if it's for a bigger and faster bike, it's still not going to be easy. Not when I've ridden it almost every day for the last year. You know, that's that's a special connection we've got. And I've gone from literally zero to the rider I am now on this bike. I'm going to get emotional in a second. So, yeah, I am selling it. I'm hoping it goes to a good home because it's a fucking brilliant little bike. And it's only got 2,500 miles on it. So, with heated grips and a top box. So if you want to buy my bike, no, I'm not joking. Although it will be on Auto Trader. I shall see you in a bizzle, my schnizzles, my schnitzel schnizzles. Take care of yourself. Say hi to your family. Tell them to share the Pudlo channel everywhere, and I mean everywhere. Sorry, I got so angry I changed gears wrong then. Just spread the word. Spread the word. If you can tell 10 people about this channel this week, just do it. And I'll know if you have, because my subscribers... No, I'm only joking. That's proper begging it, isn't it? But if you do want to do that, I mean, feel free. I'm not saying don't. Anyway, peace, bitches. I'll see you on the flip side. Probably on this bike again, because I want to do a few more vlogs on it, but new bike incoming. That's all I'm going to say. New bike incoming. T- soon, if that's a thing. Imagine them doing that on NASA rocket launch. In T- in a few minutes or so. I just need the toilet. Anyway, I'm waffling. See you, bitches.